Yo, what is up? We got chapter 1191 in the building. A little late to the party. I had some stuff to do this weekend, so I couldn't read it on Friday, but you know how it goes. You know how it be what it do. Okay, got Luffy in the king fit. You got everyone groovy. What the hell? Oh, soul never ages. Everyone's. Who is this? Oh, it's Luffy. He's got Afro power. Yo, they got Afro power everywhere. Yeah. Huff huff, how am I still alive right now? If I change back to normal, it'll be bad. Huff huff. Whoa, he's acknowledging that. Interesting. Hey, old man, Gramps. Ugh, damn it, he got an arm. Sorry you took that attack for me. Don't be stupid. I didn't do it for a disappointment like you. I'm fighting for Elbaf. There's no way I'm letting it end like this. Gramps, what is he? Well, his true nature seems to be a big secret. But if I had to put a word on it, I'd say he's God. But if I had to put a word on it, I'd say he's God. Back to Realm of the Dead. Oh, knocked out the animals. The Pirate King's crew. 'Twas unforeseeable that those youths from God Valley would become such a nuisance. I ought to have dealt with them along with rocks back then. What the fuck? Another transformation? Now he's more like Giga Chad looking. And his horns changed a little bit, I think. They're more like Ford. Owl Library. Realm of the Sun. Chopper. Thank goodness, the books are okay. Yes, it's all thanks to Biblo. Chopper, I want you to try and talk to him. He sure looks like he's trying to tell us something, but really? He struck me as the silent type. Hoot hoot hoot. Hoot 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 hoot. Huh? Crackle crackle. Gwah! Ouch. Wow. Holy shit. This looks insane. To escape from Honebami with only an arm lost. How impressive. That's my line. You walking off my attack is a blow to my rep. Not that I've got the hands to applaud you. This next attack will leave nothing behind. Is that him? He looks totally different. Listen up, Straw Hat. Get your crew and leave Elbaf. Oh, God. Carl, there's no way I'm doing that. You're barely better than a corpse at this point. You can't help us. I can say the same to you. How can you fight like that? Honebami. It's no use. Run, Gramps. Oh, he was ready to die. Oh, shit. Tajruden's in the building. Oh, he got a clean hit on him. But he made a guy. He made a guy, though. He made a guy. He made a dude. He sent them flying, but he made a couple of guys. He made a couple of dudes. Little evil guys. Whoosh, crack, crack. There's no taking that a second. There's no taking that a second? What does that mean? Yasan, how could this happen? You've lost an arm? Thanks for the assist, Hajrudin, but this guy's immortal. I can't see a way of us winning this. Make sure Straw Hat Luffy gets out of here. Straw Hat, you don't have to butt in. I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run. You don't have to butt in. I'm not gonna run. Listen to me. What can you do with those wounds? I'm gonna recover now. That's nuts. I ate a lot. I can make it happen. What kind of logic is that? You can't fight anymore. Whoa, he's like, hey, it's a bomb. Hajrudin. Oh shit, he took the hit. He's back. Hajrudin, fall back. Live to fight another day. Yasan, Elbaf won't bend the knee. A true warrior is always resolved to die in battle. Moron, consider the fallout of your death. It's okay if I die. Loki is here. Well said, brother. Loki? Get ready. Gasp. I'm also back on my feet. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm also back on my feet. What in the world are you guys? Gum Gum. 3 generals. Gokoku Gokoku sovereignty. Holy shit. That is cool as hell. Wait, what is this? They're not making a God Valley movie, actually, are they? God Valley movie confirmed in another film? Wait, we're getting. When they say we're getting it as a movie, does that mean it's canon? It's gonna go anime episode, no episodes for the movie? Or is he gonna. What's it gonna do for that? I'm confused. Emu's new form resembles the mural in Elbaf. Now then, since it's Jump Festa, let's talk about the original Jump manga. After a long flashback, more like a deep dive into history, we return to the present day, and just when your perspective on Elbaf has started to shift, boom, it ends with a big flashy finish. And from here on out, things get really intense. To that island that only the Pirate King ever reached, the man marked by flames appears. Two people who never crossed paths finally meet, and those two run into each other as well. Is next year going to be a full-blown festival of encounters? The story moves at lightning speed, but I've unfortunately gotten older, so while taking care of my health, I'll continue next year to sail through One Piece at its fastest pace yet, steady and full force. Ahead lies a festival. Please look forward to it. What the fuck? Okay, dude. Okay, what will the anime do until God Valley? In 5 weeks, the anime will end for now, adapting chapter 1150. There's also chapter 1151 and chapter 1152, with the latter ending on the beginning of the flashback that will be adapted next summer in the God Valley movie. So what I'm wondering about is, since the anime is going to take a 6 month break until it comes back next April, then what will it adapt from April to the release of the God Valley movie in the summer of that year? Or is the anime going to adapt the God Valley flashback as normal and then it will get compiled into a movie in summer? I'm actually kind of wondering the same thing. My guess is the anime continues with the God Valley flashback in its entirety, and that the movie is just supplemental with better animations or from a slightly different perspective. For example, the movie might be entirely from Rock's and his crew's perspective or from Rogers. To add to this, the God Valley flashback is something like 8 to 10 chapters long. I don't even know. That's what I was wondering too. Elbaf is as long as Skypiea now. Emu's 4 forms so far, and every new transformation is better than the one before it. I kind of do fuck with this like bigger one. Okay. One Piece will end in 2030. 2026 manga nearing the end of Elbaf as of now. 2027 to God Valley film. 2027 to 2028 Straw Hats will find the One Piece. Then Joy Boy Void Century flashback. 2029 bad film. Probably the Joy Boy Void Century flashback. 2029 to 2030 final war until the end of the series. I don't want to think about that. Question: have this human devil-looking emu Domi reversed anyone? Emu shadow thing had Domi reversed many, but if I remember correctly, this current human devil emu hasn't done Domi reverse on anyone yet. The current emu form also has an abyss mark like the Holy Knights. I'm willing to believe Emu's true form is just a shadow, and he's simply inhabiting this body because he needs a combat body for when Domi reverse doesn't work. Because current emu is himself Domi'd. The circle was above his head. Huh. This person said, Emu isn't an endgame villain. Garling is. All the Emu final villain fanboys insisted it wasn't Emu's art because it was Gunko's and not his real body. Now they just keep moving the goalposts. Oda revealing Emu's whole bag now because he's going down now. Him revealing that. I don't agree with that. He's not going down. I think. Do you guys think that Emu has all 19 King souls in him? Emu has 3 skulls on his body like Blackbeard Jolly Roger. Would exploiting people's dislike for celestial dragons help rocks? What is your question? Help rocks or help dragon? What? Oh, there's more. During the Elbaf flashback, when Rox was talking to Harold at Ida's bar, he talked about why Garp would have been better off as a pirate since he was aware of his dislikes for the higher-ups of the world government. When thinking about that moment, I often wondered if Rox would have been a bit more successful if he took advantage of people's hatred for the Celestial Dragons and motivated them to join his cause, almost like Dragon when getting people to join the Revolutionary Army, for example. After all, despite using the Davy Bag fight to form his crew, Rox wasn't afraid to use any other methods to increase its number, especially when trying to persuade someone like Harold to join him in his crusade. In fact, even if it's not fully confirmed, it's possible that Gloriosa may have been the only person to join the Rox pirates without the Davy Bag fight involved. Now, assuming Rox were to use the right words and actions, perhaps he could convince many people who resent the Celestial Dragons to join him. Plus, if he existed in eras before or after his own, he might also convince people like Ruin, Arlong, Fisher Tiger, and maybe even the Boa sisters to fight on his side based on their own respective history. Of course, if those people were like Harold, then it's still possible that some of them may decline such an offer, whether it's because they believe the Celestial Dragons can't be toppled, or that Rock's New World Order wouldn't be any better than the current one. Anyway, this is all I have to offer, but what do you think? If you have any opinions on this topic, then please tell me in the comment section below, and be on the lookout for my next... Okay. Too bad he was a pirate. There's no widespread dislike. Most people... Yeah, that's interesting, I guess. I don't know if people are clowning Hajrudin for this. This attack... Okay. This is really funny. Because from my initial gut reaction, I'm like, this shit is sick. This last panel. But now that I'm thinking about it, Luffy has Conqueror's Haki in a mythical Zoan. Loki has Conqueror's Haki and a mythical Zoan in his hammer. And then Hajrudin is just a guy from the Dressrosa Coliseum. And all three of these guys did go cuckoo sovereignty. Like, either this is a little funny, it's like when everyone tried to break the ice in Marineford and Buggy also did, but his foot didn't do anything, but it still broke the ice. Not as bad as that, but like, it's similar. Or you're about to tell me that Hajrudin has some shit within him, bro, which is sick. I fuck with that. Maybe if he had an actual third Conqueror, it would have done some damage. I think it's safe to say Emu is getting defeated this arc. Hell no! I don't think he's getting defeated this arc. That doesn't make any sense to me. If that happened, that's crazy. That's insane. That would make no sense. I wouldn't hate it, but I would be like, huh? I'd be like, huh? Like the cat. I'm just like, there's no way. Unfortunately, it's a fucking break. Damn it. I love anime. Yeah, I know how I feel about saying he'll get defeat. Also, chapter 1200. Oh god, excuse me. Chapter 1200 is most likely this year. That's fucking crazy to me. And I think the Rock's flashback starts like April or something. Kind of crazy, kind of wild. But yeah, that's all I got. I couldn't really talk much, I guess. I was a little late to the party. Unfortunately, I won't be late next time, but I might be late 2 or 3 chapters from now, depending. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.